Hello, everyone. Hello. Perfectly timed entrance. Is this just how I sound now? Is this just my voice now? It's been so long. It has been so long. And there's a little, I know, but there's a little piece of the way my anxiety manifests is in, I would say, borderline health OCD, where a piece of it is anything that happens to me, it's going to be happening forever. So I can feel that. I can feel that anxiety a little bit. Hi, friends. Hello. Welcome. All right, so tonight it's going to be pretty chill. There's only a couple of timestamps to really look at from the show today, but then we're going to do some holiday stuff. We have a Christmas cookie tier list, and we are not in a rush tonight, so everyone will get to weigh in. And also, we've got a different kind of advent calendar tonight. I don't know how much we'll get through, but we're going to together try to do an escape room. The haunted escape room advent calendar. Won't that be fun? I haven't even really looked at it, but every day you get a new clue to help you get out. And I just thought that this would be really fun. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully we have some very smart people in chat. We're going to do this toward the end after we do talk about the show. So make sure you stick around. That's going to be a lot of fun. Listen to this sultry fun stress. Yeah. Oh, we do have some schedule updates for this week, and they are good ones. If you are somebody who lives overseas and you like when I do a daytime stream, I am doing one on Friday. We all know there is the poker stuff happening this Friday night. But Friday is also a very special day for me, a day that's near and dear to my heart. It is in Connecticut, where I grew up and where my family lives. It is PJ Day for the kids. And it is a day to raise money for the Connecticut Children's Hospital. They call it the PJ Day for the kids because when kids are in the hospital, they're wearing pajamas all the time. And Connecticut Children's Hospital is where my niece was treated for neuroblastoma when she was from 9 months old until past 2 years old or further. So my sister and I were talking about it, and we want to start doing an annual fundraiser for PJ Day for the kids. So on Friday, I haven't quite determined the time I'm starting yet, but I'm going to be doing a multi-hour stream. So from probably like late morning until the kids get home from school, to raise money for childhood cancer research. And yes, I will be wearing my pajamas. The kids are going to wear pajamas to school. I'm sure my sister will be in PJs too. So we'll hang out. I'm thinking we'll probably play some Subnautica. I've got a Tiltify started for folks to donate. So it's going to be a great time and a wonderful way to give back and say thank you to all of the research that's being done and that is literally saving kids' lives. I remember those early days at the hospital. I was there when she was diagnosed. It was horrible, but the people were so wonderful, and so I like to do whatever I can to give back. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do on Friday. PJ Day, yes, everyone wear your pajamas and get ready to give a little bit of money. I will share the Tiltify everywhere. So if you can't attend any of the stream, don't worry about that. You will have a link if you would like to donate. Obviously, it's not required, but I thank you in advance for your generosity. And the funding will go from Tiltify into my niece's school's fundraiser, because all the schools across Connecticut do the fundraiser. And I think the goal is for the state is $750,000. And we have donated a lot in the past, so I'm excited to, you know, hit some good numbers for her school. So yeah, my niece is 4 years old. She's been in remission for a long time now. We got that 750 coming in for you. I know. I was like, ooh, maybe we can crush like the state goal. And then my sister told me it's 750K. I was like, okay, we cannot. We cannot do that. But yeah, so my niece is happy and healthy, and I'm so grateful for all the people that made that happen. And, you know, obviously right now with Trump cutting funding for childhood cancer specifically, like a fucking demon, I want to do all that I can. And yes, it's totally fine if you can't give. If you want to share the link when I have it, that would be wonderful. The money goes to research. This fundraiser specifically goes to the cancer research happening at Connecticut Children's. That's what this is funding. If you want to give to families, what is it called? There's this awesome program down in Florida near Disney. Oh, Give Kids the World. And they set up, usually through Make-A-Wish, but they have this village, and it's incredible, where kids and their families get to visit for free when they are in cancer treatment. And there's like all kinds of stuff. There's like an ice cream robot that goes around, and the characters can tuck you into bed if you want. And once you've gone once, you can go back anytime you want for free. And so we can definitely do another fundraiser that's more family specific, because I totally agree. Like when my niece first got sick, I raised, I think, $90,000 for their expenses. And that was wonderful. And I've said here, and I've said this whole time, like, I feel like this is why everything happened the way it did, like why I went viral, because it enabled me to do that and be helpful to my sister. So I am intimately aware with how much things cost, and how stressful it is, to have a kid with cancer. So we can definitely do a fundraiser for the kids in the future, and for the families in the future. But right now, research is under attack. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I guess we should get into it. What should we do first? Let me see. Oh, we have an update. We have I didn't even show you the rest of the schedule. All right, so tomorrow, winter makeup look. We're going to get into some makeup again. And then we will have the next installment of Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Guys, I have been contacted by someone related to these stories. I have absolutely scalding tea to share tomorrow. I am not exaggerating. I have been reading it as I was prepping for the show. I was like, I kind of want to just cancel the show and talk to this person. But we're here. But we will be talking. We will be spilling some tea tomorrow night. So if you are not a member and you've been thinking about it, it might be a good time. It might be a good time to become a member. Yeah, it's definitely Glenn. Yeah, so there's that. So Tea Tuesday tomorrow, just for some personal life gossip, which will be fun. Wednesday, we're finally, my voice is back enough that I can read the first part of A Christmas Carol. It's going to be nice. I'm going to get like a crackling fire sound. I do have a costume. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Friday's the cancer fundraiser. And then Sunday, we will be doing a holiday game. It's called Last Christmas. there's 2 parts of it, so I assume it's pretty good. We're going to give that a shot on Sunday. And hey, if all else fails, we'll get back to Subnautica. I'll probably play Subnautica sometime in here as well. But that's where we're at. Last, are we going to die? Okay. Okay, we have an update that is very exciting. If you guys remember, like the number one earwig of my life right now is the guy that was on the street corner in Las Vegas doing like a freestyle rap about the guy going to jail, right? You're going to jail. Yeah, man, you're going to jail tonight, right? Well, people are loving it. People are loving it so much that they are, I know I owe you video. I do. And now that it's resurged, hit me up in Discord. Tell me exactly again what you need. I'm sorry. These people went up to this guy and requested, you're going to jail. And so here he is. This is King underscore Trot on Instagram. So glad this came up for me because you know I now follow him. And let's hear this. He does the song and he also freestyles and includes the people. So it's awesome. I really want to go to Vegas just to meet this guy and give him a bunch of money.
All right, hold on, I'm about to do that for you. Hold on. I gotta go see Mariah.
Cool.
So hold on. Go with him. I got you.
The kids requested.
Here, y'all from here? Y'all seen the viral video?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna put that song on for you, just for you. Hold on. I got you.
The kids are so amped.
K-I-N-G.
One of the kids is named
Underscore.
my nephew's name.
T-R-O-T.
Margo, that's the song. That's him.
I got you. I promise.
Dude.
She sings
Here you go,
all
Shorty.
the time.
Here you go.
She sings.
All right, hold on. Let me put this song on for the kids. I got
Go with
y'all.
him.
And I'm gonna custom make it just for y'all, all right? Hopefully y'all don't ever go to jail. You don't want that.
Don't go to jail, guys.
All right, let me find this.
He's getting it. Don't worry, guys. It's worth it.
I gotta find the beat.
We're going to see Mariah, but we had to stop here.
I got you.
You are their number one. Number one.
Don't go to jail. Chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. I said you're going to jail. Chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie and the gray and the black. You know the facts. I never relax. Everything luxury tax. Man, you know I'm on the mic spitting it clear. And shout out to the real cool Three Musketeers. The red and blue, homie, gray, shorty and red. All about the money, man. You heard what I said. Trying to holler on the microphone. I need $1. If these your kids, I'm trying to be a stepfather. Man, you know what, brother, for real. I'm the dude up on the microphone.
He fucking shoots his shot. Oh my God. He is so smooth. Oh my God.
Showing the skill, keeping the ill when I rhyme on the block. You know I'm feeling it. Shout out to the cool kids here. I know they feeling it. You going to jail? Said you going to jail tonight. I said you going to jail? Said you going to jail tonight. What's wrong with them? Yeah, you know the song, man, I care. And shout out to the real cool homie in the wheelchair. In the jail tonight. Y'all like that, right?
Shout out to the dude in the wheelchair. Fuck yeah. Oh my God. I love him so much. I want to be a stepfather. Oh my God. And there's apparently a part 2. I just saw this. I have not listened to this yet. Here's a daytime grind.
In videos, he tagging me too, cause the other one made money, but I'm keeping it cool. Man, I'm sicker than the flu, man, I'm killing these beats. And shout out to the dang Metro Police. They said you're going to jail, I'm doing it well, I'm never gonna fail. It's old school, Keenan and Kel. I said you're going to jail, said you're going to jail tonight. I said you're going to jail, said you're going to jail tonight. Getting videos, he tagging me too, cause the other one made money, but I'm keeping it cool.
Oh my God, I love him. Shout out King underscore Trot. King underscore Trot. I love him so much. I love him. I would skip Mariah and just hang out on his corner. 2 is too many people being arrested. Yeah, for real. He knows where he's at. It looks like that's like, oh, actually, I don't know. It kind of looked like it was like an old Las Vegas. Yeah, flyover. That's like the zip line, I think, that goes through old Las Vegas. He's so good. Yeah, so if I ever, yeah, Sweesh loves that. If I ever go to Vegas, I got to remember the corner, the Hard Rock Cafe corner. I got to go find him. So shout out to King Trot. All right, let's get to the fun. I'm going to put some Christmassy music on. And I got my Christmas background. We'll keep it low here. Please tell me if the music is too loud. I know you guys will. I made just like a bed of a bunch of songs, so hopefully it'll work out well. Oh my God, Silliest Goose, you're so right. I wonder if we could commission him to do one. Oh my God, Guam meetup in Vegas? I'm there. I'm fucking there. Okay, so we are going to do a Christmas cookie tier list. Every year, I make a lot of different cookies because my wife is like a huge fan. She literally today just went, "Do you know what time of year it is?" I said, "What?" She said, "Peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kiss on top." She begs for them. So I thought it'd be fun to do a Christmas cookie tier list. I added some that weren't on here, but this is what we're working with, and we are going to go nice and slow. We are not in any rush. We are not in any rush. It's funny when it's loud. Fuck you. Okay, so first cookie up is the raspberry thumbprint cookie. I would also consider this like a Linzer cookie, right, with the jam in the middle. For me, this is an S tier, but I would love to know what y'all think about a raspberry thumbprint cookie. The goat C cookie. Where the fuck do you see one of those? S, B. Oh, maybe I can do a tier. Let me do a poll for this one. Look, guys, we're going to take it real slow. I can only do 4 though, right? Ugh, yeah, I can't do a full one. B or C? It's a chewy center, right? Kinda. But I like it when it's a little more crispy. Jam or A or S. Okay, I could bring it down to an A. Linzers are so good. Unnecessary. I can't hear that. Hang on, someone's pinging me. Oh, thank you. Okay. I'll give it a B slot, but I may not know these cookies. A, B. I'm giving it an A. I think only one person said C, and these are like my favorite. So we'll go with A for that one. Next up, I don't know what these are, but they kind of look like molasses cookies. Wait, this doesn't have the ones I added to it. What the fuck? Hang on. I have some I need to add. What the F? Luckily, they're all right here. Okay. I need to get one of those. I need to make those. Okay, we're back. All right, I don't know what these are. I feel like they might be like molasses cookies, which I added here. So how do we feel about a molasses cookie? A sewing kit. Oh, the Danish cookies, yeah. Oh, ginger snaps. You're right. Those are ginger snaps. Okay, let's do molasses first. Sorry, guys. What do we think of those like soft molasses cookies? SS. Whoa, this is divisive. Okay, I'm going to do this for molasses since this one is all over the place. We're going to say, start a poll, molasses cookies. You get 3 options. Top, mid, or terrible. I know it's a bad poll, but we only have 4 options. I know what I'm voting, but I'm not going to sway you guys. Kolachki, ooh, yum. Top is, oh, mid, shit. Wow, look at this. Mid, really? Oh, I love a molasses cookie. Mid, okay. Then we're gonna give that a, I mean, terrible is, I would say, we'll give it a, I'm gonna give it a B. I really like molasses cookies. We'll give it a B. I feel like that's fair, right? Yeah, mid is killing. Okay. Next up, ginger snaps. So this is a hard, very gingery, like crispy cookie. What are our thoughts on those? C, S. C, B, C, lots of C's for ginger snaps. This feels like C. I like a ginger snap, but I can give this one a C for sure. B or C. Okay. We got D's, we got none. D's nuts. So we got I think C is going to do it for that. A or S. Interesting, Teach. Okay. Next up. Snickerdoodles. These are kind of like sugar cookies. They're a little tangier than sugar cookies, and they're rolled in cinnamon and sugar. And then when they bake, they get all like crackled on top. S, S, ooh, S. Everyone loves a snickerdoodle. Do you know what I do with my snickerdoodles? I also put cinnamon in the dough. So they're very cinnamony and delicious. Yeah, that's an S cookie right there. Yeah, they're like, oh, they're great. They're a great cookie. They're solid. Ooh, I want ginger snaps from Prince Edward Island.
See you at the after party.
Hey, Skylark. Thanks for becoming a member. A never tried it category. Oh, interesting. All right, when we do polls, I will. Okay, next up. Biscotti. Biscotti. They're all different kinds, but they all kind of have the same vibe. It's like it's a double baked cookie. You bake it in a log, then you semi-bake it in a log, then you cut them to shape, and then you bake them again. So they're very crispy. They're meant to be dipped in a coffee or a hot chocolate. I will say, for me, they are a D or just terrible. They're D or F tier. So unless we see like a ton of S or A, I'm going to put it as D. No cookies are below B. Yes, but this is a scale of relativity. We are Einstein right now. Y'all are anti-American. Yeah, I learned that. I think I was watching like Giada De Laurentiis, and so they bake it in kind of like almost like a meatloaf shape. That's how the cookies get their shape, and then they slice them and bake them again. Biscotti. All right, we're gonna give it a D. Again, yes, all cookies are wonderful, but if we're choosing between them, betwixt them. Okay? Now, this is my wife's favorite, the peanut butter blossom. It's a peanut butter cookie rolled in sugar. You bake it almost all the way, and then you put a Hershey's Kiss in the middle. You bake it again for just like a minute or two. And I don't know what happens to the chocolate kiss, but it gets a little bit softer even when it's cooled. Like you can bite straight through it. S, 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 S. We got 1B, A, C for Hershey's chocolate, A, B, the best cookie, C, S or you're a fake lesbian. Is that my wife's alt? Yeah, it's my wife's job to unwrap all the kisses. I gotta give it an S for Lizzie. Ooh, Reese's. I have seen people doing that. I'm a purist. I like it with the chocolate kiss. The cookies well, at the end I'll show you which cookies I'm gonna be making this year. Next up, I believe this is Buckeyes. I have never tried these. I married into a Michigan family and they hate everything Ohio. So I think it's like peanut butter balls that are dipped in chocolate. Anyone have, I would love to do a baking stream. We are currently looking to buy a new house. And one of the priorities is to have a kitchen that is better set up for cooking and baking streams. Actually, I just made something tonight that is like a perfect thing to stream. So we're definitely working on that. Okay, S tier, A or B, C, A from what I remember. All right. I mean, we can give it an A. People seem to like them if they've had them. Peanut butter and powdered sugar balls dipped in chocolate to look like the Buckeyes nut. All right. So we'll give that one an A. A lot of S's and A's. Priority number 2, room in the basement for me. for my soundboard basement dweller. Okay, next up, the classic sugar cookie. I would say soft or crispy. Let's just put them together. Icing, right? That nice, like, solid icing on top. S, A, A, A. S, 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 S. A, mid. We got one mid. S all the way. A. This seems like it's an A. Frosting, not icing? You're crazy. Icing is way better. Ass. All right, I'll do a poll for this one. Do you guys like my gingerbread houses? Okay. Top, mid, bottom, and then never tried. Right? Let's see what happens. I love Old Lang Syne. It always makes me emotion. And top, because it's divided, it will never be S. It'll probably be A. Ooh, back with Froyo. Yum. Top is handily winning by a lot. Not a majority, but a plurality. So I think we can call it. So we'll put them at A. I think that makes sense. They're just classic, you know? Thank you for everyone who weighed in. Now, these are probably nowhere outside of the United States. I know it's like super tiny. Let me see if I can zoom it in for you guys. Oop. Okay, let me see if I can zoom. There we go. These little guys. Can you see that? No, of course you can't. Hang on. These little guys What they are is they are a Rice Krispie treat shaped into a, like dyed, shaped into a little wreath. And then they put little cinnamon candies on top to be like the little holly berries. So it's like a little holly wreath made out of Rice Krispies treats. Thoughts? S, C, F. Whoa. I usually take the cinnamon candy off. Oh, cornflakes, you're right. It is cornflakes instead of Rice Krispies because that looks more like leaves. You're totally right. Ooh, F, A. Never had one that didn't taste like sand. I think that's the cornflakes. Maybe Rice Krispies is better. Love Sabra. This one is really divisive. We're going to do a poll. Okay. Cornflake. Marshmallow wreath. Top, mid. Terrible. Never tried. Okay. That thing belongs in hell. All right, let's see what's happening. Terrible is winning. The candies don't even taste like cinnamon. It's like a weird other taste. Terrible is still winning. All right, we're going to give this a D, I think. Most people haven't had it. But no, I think it probably is going to be just terrible. Because I think a biscotti is definitely better than these. Maybe biscotti is a C. And this is... Nah, but if all the things on here... If something on here is terrible, it's these. Right? So we'll say that. Ham. I wonder if there's a connection between cookie rankings and hovering. All right, next up. I don't know what the fuck these are. Let me see if I can zoom in. If I don't know what they are, then we're not going to do it. What the F? Does anybody know what these are? Anyone seen these? Qu'est-ce que c'est is right. I don't think it's a cake pop. Oreo balls. What the hell is that? All right, so we'll move on. No one really knows what that one is. I don't really know what this one is either. Oreo balls. Okay. Oreo truffles. I have never heard of these. Let me see if I can get like a recipe so I understand what's inside of them. Oreo balls. All right, how to make Oreo balls. Crushed Oreos with cream cheese. Form into balls before dipping in melted chocolate. I mean, it doesn't sound bad. Okay, so for Oreo balls, we will do it. On principle, I can vote for it. Oreos are mid. S tier. Fabulous. Shit, we need another one. Hang on. Oreo balls. Or Oreo truffles. Top, mid. Terrible. Never tried. Yeah, that doesn't seem Christmassy to me. You're right, Shannon. It's not just crushed Oreo. It's crushed Oreo and cream cheese, which probably tastes kind of like dirt cake or something. They are icons of the Midwest. I've never had one. And I've been to the Midwest a lot. Top. All right, the top is winning. Okay. All right, well then we'll give it a B. Do we think B is fair? I feel like B is fair. Based on like the artistry it takes to make some of these other ones, I feel like B is fair. A lot of you like them though. Ugh, I hate white chocolate. Okay. Next up are pecan cookies. Do we think these are like a pecan shortbread situation? But there's like a drizzle of caramel or something on top. Hey, bootleg. Also, as we're doing this, thank you to everybody who is participating in the Secret Snowflake on Discord. It has been so fun to watch you guys connect with each other and, get little cute things for your other new friends. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't know this one. Is it like a pecan sandy? B is totally fair. D, they are made with almond flour. So it's just like a little, like, almondy shortbread cookie. I don't think we need to do a whole debate about that. It doesn't seem like many people have even eaten these. I'm going to give it a C. It looks mid. Okay, these are a classic. This is...
Want to be with you and also with you.
Oh.
At Kristen Booth just bought Kate new guantes. I'm behind, but I love the fundraiser. My sponsor's son, Buzz, has brain cancer and is having brain surgery this week. Please send prayers with good intentions to Buzz and his family.
Sending so much love to Buzz and his son. I am hopeful that everything will go perfectly well and that they will get what they need to get and that his son will be on the mend very, very soon. Okay, these are not really a cookie. This is a pretzel with a Hershey Kiss, is it? Or a Rolo? Kind of melted on top. And then you put a green or a red M&M on top. What do we think about that? I know where that's going for me. That's going in the trash. But maybe some of you really like it. A, B. Okay, we gotta do one now. Rolo pretzels. Right? It is a Rolo. They look dank. Yeah. Not in a good way. All right. Lock in your votes. Rolo Tony Brown Town. Salty sweet snack. I do love a salty sweet moment. For sure. Terrible. Mid seems to be prevailing. Mid or terrible. All right, so we'll give this a D. Biscotti, I think Biscotti needs to move up because there's actual work that goes into this. These are just fucking lazy to me. Yeah, if we're going mid, I think this makes sense to me. Right? Looks like something Meghan Markle would make. Yeah, they're not cookies. They're not cookies. We don't have time for this. Okay, classic gingerbread people. Gingerbread cookies. Usually decorated with icing. Cut into fun shapes. Gingerbread SSL. Get them off the cookie list. Mid. Damn, gingerbread is divisive. Let me get a poll going here. Top, mid. Okay. Unleash hell. Mid is taking an early lead. I'll look at mid and see what the next after it is will determine if it's like a B or a C, I guess. Everyone's lying if they think gingerbread tastes good. I love gingerbread. Mid has it. Terrible, though, is the runner-up. So I think we'll give it a B. We'll give Gingerbread Men a B. Because, I mean, them being iconic, I think does have to play a role. I think B is fair for Gingerbread. Soft gingerbread. Yeah. A lot of you have never bit the head off a gingerbread person and it shows. Are we cool with B? I see some dissension, but that's fine. We got to keep moving. Okay. Another American classic. These Pillsbury cut and bake Christmas cookies that have like a Christmas tree all the way through it. So as you bake it, you can see the Christmas cookie. What do we think for the little Pillsbury sugar cookies? I feel like I used to eat them all the time and I thought they were so delicious, but I wonder if they still are good. I haven't had them in a long time. I love this grocery store slop. They taste like plastic. Never. Okay, we're going to do this one too. Okay. Tastes like chemicals. Damn. Did it always? Or did we just grow out of it? Or did they change something? They are easy to pop. They go down easy, usually. Grading on the nostalgia curve. Okay, mid. Mid is winning. Top, though, is second runner-up. So that feels like it's probably... I don't want to... Is it an A cookie? No. I feel like it's a... I guess if I get final say, I think Christmas trees go C. I think gingerbread is more creative, more special than Christmas trees. I hope you guys will forgive that. And if you're not, you can just bitch in the comments. As I know you will. Okay, next up. These appear to be a chocolate chip cookie with red and green M&Ms in it. That's what it looks like to me. I mean... that feels like an S tier cookie right there. Lame loser cookies? Oh shit. They're not good? I don't know if I've had them. A, B. A. Lots of A's. L for Love Sabra. Is this an A? Feels like there's a lot of A's and S's. Okay. It's white chocolate? Oh, I hate white chocolate. All right. Next up is the sewing kit, also known as the Royal Dance cookies. It's all those like little like butter cookies in the different shapes that come in the little paper cups. I mean, if we're including nostalgia, which I think we should. Just for the deception they bring. Oh shit, y'all are just divided. Okay, hang on. So let's do Danish butter cookies. Dude, I used to destroy these as a kid. Top, mid. It's terrible. Never tried. I haven't had them in so long. My nanny always had them. So stale and crunchy, love them for that. Yeah, I think they are a dunking cookie for sure. Danish wedding cookies. Oh, interesting. The coconut ones. I feel like I liked those. Top is winning. Top is winning by a lot. All right, we're going to give that. And mid is next. We're going to put the Royal Dance cookies at... I don't think they're an A cookie. I feel like B works. Dude, where are all the S tier cookies? All right, what about the little Santa sugar cookies with like the big crystal sugar on top? My S tiers are coming up. And hopefully they'll be yours too. B, B, D. There's voter suppression in here. So what? This isn't a fucking democracy. This is an authoritarian dictatorship. Terrible. F, S, C. All right, let's give them a D. I don't think they're very good. Shit, maybe not. People are really going... All right, hang on. We'll do a poll. Santa cookies. Top, mid. Terrible. Never tried. Okay. Light it up. These taste like medicine. Terrible, winning by a landslide. Shit. D might be right. We just have a very vocal minority here. I remember like reindeer shaped ones, maybe? This is a constitutional cookie republic. Ham, what's your problem? Speak up. They're like too hard, I feel. Terrible is winning with mid behind it. It stays at D. It is so ordered. That was me banging my gavel. Do I need a gavel? I feel like I need a gavel. Okay, next up. We have anise cookies. Italian anise cookies. Ham, the point is that it is relative. We must make decisions. Italian anisette cookies. They taste like licorice. Yes, anise cookies. Anise cookies, 10 out of 10. Never had, never had. I hate them because they taste like licorice. So I need to put them at just terrible. And I hope you guys will be okay with that. But don't worry. The goats are coming. Chocolate crinkle cookies. Chocolate crinkle cookies. You roll them in powdered sugar. And they get all crinkly. Oh, I don't... No, we don't shun Pizzelles here. S, S, S. Yeah, these are S tier. These are for sure S tier. Y'all are lying if you don't think so. B? How is a chocolate crinkle cookie a B? Chocolate crinkle. Are they another anus cookie? That was a good one. Yeah, we're not doing gingerbread again. I added it because I didn't think I saw it the first time. Okay, now we have Italian wedding cookies. I make these with ricotta. They have like ricotta mixed into the dough, and you put just like a little sugar icing on top and then little sprinkles. These are fucking S tier. Mine are S tier. Never had. Oh my God. Yeah, just look up like Italian ricotta cookies. Okay, I will show you a bigger picture. Italian wedding cookies. Anginetti is what they're called in Italian. Open this image. Okay. Look how beautiful they are. They're just like really soft and sweet. I love these. They remind me of Lady Gaga. My grandma used to make these. She was not Italian. But I am. We'll get into that on another tea time, though. We'll get into that on another tea time. So yeah, these are an S tier for me. I have to pull Italian heritage rank and put these at S tier. They're so, so good. Apple cider donuts, no way. They don't have cinnamon in them. But they do have like a little tang to them. Yeah, they're so good. And the icing has a little, I put lemon juice in my icing, which is also very Italian. So there's that. Okay, there we go. And let's do this. All right. Next up, these are Greek butter cookies for Christmas. They're called kourabides, I think. Kourabides. Again, they're like a little ball, but it's more of like a short bread. So it's more crumbly. Almost like an almond flour kind of thing. They actually might put almond flour in it. And they roll them in powdered sugar. They're so buttery and delicious. Yeah, these are fucking fire. Crumbly but good. Dude, I went to a Greek festival recently because they have one in my hometown. Every year they do like a big, like the Orthodox Church does this huge food festival. And all the Greek restaurants in the area like just cook for days to make stuff to donate. They must make so much money. I got there. We were there the second night. All the kourabides were sold out. And they were like, we doubled the demand. Right. And it's still all sold out. So I'm gonna go S for these as well, since a lot of y'all haven't had them. And last but not least, pizzelle. Pizzelles, as my family calls them. Oh, Greek wedding fun. Pizzelles. So these are, I'll pull up a picture. This would be another fun thing to do on stream. Pizzelle cookies. You have to have a specific like iron to make them. They're these super thin, light, crispy cookies, but they're like almost pancake size, and they're just like light as air. You put a little powdered sugar on them. They are so good. They are so good. Juby needs a... See, Juby, I wish we had an ability to like gift random people or gift specific people. It's such a bummer.
Go gay, everyone.
Go gay, everyone. Thank you, Elzier. But yeah, these are so, so good. If you haven't had them, you should definitely try them. I would put these at like an A. I don't need them in my life, but they are so good. My mom loves making them. Maybe we should do that this year. Just keep gifting until everyone is green. That makes sense, Acid. Yeah, if you're able to gift memberships, please do. Ooh, Christmas recipe exchange. That's a good idea for the, in the members Discord, there's a food channel, Queen, that always should have been. You should go drop that idea in there. Make it a thread. If you make it a thread in the Discord, everyone can drop in their favorite Christmas recipes. I think that's a wonderful idea. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. I was just trying to pin shit. Hang on, let me pin that for you. Here we go. Pin message. All right. Yeah, Deej is always ready. That's why I need him in my basement. If it's not there, we will put it in there as a thread for people to drop. It can be like a cookie swap, but it's just a recipe swap. You know? Oh, Kelsey. I'm sorry that you're going to be alone. That sucks. And the thing is, like, I think if we as people didn't put so much pressure on the holiday season, they wouldn't feel so sad when they weren't normal. You know what I mean? Like, we definitely do it to ourselves, right? So hopefully you can find some ways to just see it as like a time of peace and reflection, like a retreat of sorts, you know, instead of being focused on like the expectation of this is how it's been every year. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is who I'm supposed to be with. If it's more like, okay, this year, we're just going to be chill. We're going to watch the movies we want to watch. We're going to learn how to make a new kind of hot chocolate, a new kind of cookie, right? Oh, Deej, I love that. We'll open up the voice channels on Discord so everyone can chat. I love that idea. Oh, I love this. You guys are going to make me cry. Just as this song comes on that already makes me cry. Listen, I might have time too. Like, we'll see what's up, but I hope you guys are able to stay connected here. Oh, Jared, thank you. Family is wherever you want it to be, for sure. Okay, we're gonna phase out. Thank you guys for helping make that tier list. I think it makes sense. I think this makes sense. Of course, there are some that I would have put higher, like the thumbprint cookies, but together, I think we know who's going in the trash. Everyone else can stay. All right, friends. That's a perfect place for us to, very abruptly stop the Christmas music. It'll come back later when we start our mystery advent calendar. Let's talk about, let me see if there's anything in the, honestly, there wasn't a ton in the show. There was, I did want to show Ethan's reaction to Taylor alleging that he's working with Ryan Kavanaugh now, because that was probably the wildest part of my stream last night. I did like a 3.5-hour stream about the weird and wacky history between Glenn Greenwald and Taylor Lorenz. Spoiler alert, they hated each other for 4 years and just slung mud at each other for 4 years. And then suddenly they're cool. And suddenly Glenn has this really extreme opinion about Ethan based on literally nothing. So here's Ethan talking about Taylor asserting that he has somehow aligned himself with Ryan Kavanaugh, potentially to fund these lawsuits against smaller creators. It feels like that's what she was saying. And if she doesn't think that was her insinuation, she's full of shit. It seems pretty obvious to me. And they've insinuated a lot more with a lot less, haven't they?
Taylor Lorenz. She is not too curious.
Thanks
Taylor,
for having me.
Taylor Lorenz. Do you have that clip of her saying I'm collabing with Cav? I sent it in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah, let's watch that.
I wanted to watch it.
This is like the coughing stuff, which is just so stupid. But I wanted to focus on
Oh, yeah.
what we
Big
talked about
interview
last
with-
night, so we keep it tight.
Just look at this clip came out of her
You know,
her big interview with Glenn Greenwald, who for some reason has never talked about me, right? Suddenly he becomes friends with Taylor Lorenz a few months ago, and now he's like
We said
calling me
this
a
last night.
vindictive psychopath, which in the same breath where he goes, and to be fair, I don't know anything about any of this.
And remember, has never uttered Ethan's name until this week or whenever this was filmed. Has never uttered his name. And all of a sudden he's co-signing everything that Taylor says, acting like he knows that Ethan is a liberal Zionist and, using his money and all that to, ruin people's lives. It's just so transparent.
But tell me what you guys think about this statement.
billionaires, whatever, suing them into the ground. And now you have, then now you have Ethan Klein, who's also a powerful millionaire and has also aligned himself with other powerful, rich Zionists like Ryan Kavanaugh.
Jew. What?
Wow.
Who co-founded Triller. He's like an entertainment guy with millions of dollars. He previously sued Ethan Klein for defamation. Ethan lost.
Settled.
And then they sort of aligned now because they're both Israel supporters to, I guess.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Based on nothing.
Me and Kavanaugh are working together because we're both Zionist? What the fuck?
To have this sort of stance towards their critics where they don't think anybody that has less money than them should be allowed to speak freely on the internet.
What the hell is going on in her mind?
And again, no pushback, no questions, nothing from Glenn, the longtime journalist, the former constitutional lawyer. He had nothing to say. Just cut to the credits.
This is the kind of stuff that you can find only on Rumble.
On Rumble, baby.
Thanks for having me.
Crazy.
What the hell is she doing? What are you saying? I'm working with Ryan Cap. What the fuck?
Ground. And now you have, is not willing to cover, challenging people in power. They're covering the stuff that the mainstream media is not willing to cover. They're speaking up about Palestine, whatever. And they have these powerful interests, these powerful legal
I don't think she's okay.
She's literally saying it's
firms,
like
these powerful billionaires, whatever.
Yeah, these powerful firms, these powerful billionaires. She is lumping Ethan in with this conspiracy theory, or maybe it is a real conspiracy, of billionaires, large corporations, and other orgs that are attacking small creators. So she's saying all of that. And then she's saying that Ethan is aligning with Ryan Kavanaugh. It is, to me, very, and it comes off of saying like these very powerful people are bankrolling these lawsuits. So yes, Taylor, it does feel like that is what you are insinuating. That Ryan Kavanaugh is somehow involved in these lawsuits and that he is somehow bankrolling them.
Suing them into the ground. And now you have,
Say it.
that now
She's like, do I say it? Say it. Ethan Klein is working with Ryan Kavanaugh and the Zionist lobby to silence all critics. The fuck?
The wall.
Yeah, it's like Hassan saying that he was working alongside the ADL, and then he's like, I didn't say you were actually like working together. Working alongside means a partnership. Don't act like you don't know what that means. Like, they are so nitpicky about language in anything anyone else says, right? Oh, you didn't say genocide, right? Ruin Cruel World Happy Minds week because she said conflict instead of genocide. But then they say things that have real definitions, like align, work alongside, and they're like, well, that's not really running range. Except it totally fucking is.
Yeah, why don't you just call me a wall kisser and get it over with? Isn't this like pretty fucking anti-Semitic to be like, oh, one Jew, two Jew, they all doing Zionist bullshit together. They must be working together. Like, who the fuck are you? What's your source on that one, dummy, dope ass?
You know what I was thinking as she was talking about this stuff? I was like, she grew up in Greenwich, Connecticut. I wonder if her family was into any country clubs. Right? Because apparently she was super rich. And I'm like, just wondering if any of those clubs, I mean, all those clubs in Greenwich and elsewhere down in Connecticut near the New York border, they were all not letting in black people or Jews. So I just wonder if that's in her history at all. Not saying she's anti-Semitic, but did she grow up steeped in a culture of anti-Semitism?
Loser.
Thanks for having me.
What, you never cough? Oh, she thinks she's so much better than us because she's never coughed in her life. I've heard her cough. That's her sound. What is the sound?
We do have a Taylor donation sound now that I don't know if you guys have seen yet, but it's a good one. It's got a picture of her. So obviously I'm stalking her.
Is that the sound she make?
No, sorry.
What's the
Small Bean, you're 100% right. She's such a yuppie.
sound she made?
All country clubs used to exclude Jews.
Do you think I want that sound near me? You know what that sound does if I was near it? It would cause organ failure. And I would need an organ transplant. And then I'd be really scared of coughs.
Thanks for having me. You have Ethan Klein, who's also a powerful millionaire and has also aligned himself
Thank you for saying that about me. Separately.
with other powerful, rich Zionists like Ryan Kavanaugh.
What are you? I'm sorry, but this is literally breaking my brain right now.
To align himself with other millionaires oh God. She's so dumb.
Ryan Kavanaugh, who co-founded Triller, he's like an entertainment guy with millions of dollars. He previously sued.
So that makes sense if that was something she read on Snark, which once again proves what we all know is obvious, is that she's a frequenter, if not not a secret participant, if not a mod. Let's be real.
Everything about her gives deep in Snark energy. I mean, we've seen the way she likes to hardcore DM people with walls of text, right? She always has a lot to say. There is no fucking way she is this amped up about Ethan and she isn't in Snark saying shit. That's my opinion. She couldn't keep herself out of there.
G-Wham over here.
At Lorenz Hard says, Taylor, please, girl, you are so dumb.
Shout out Papa God. Thank you, Jared. Thank you. That's a new one too. But yeah, everything about her online activity tells me she's in the Snark, because we're both writers, right? And I can see it. I'm on the H3 sub all the time, right? I'm always in there chit chatting and everything. So I know she's up in other subreddits, probably ones related to her. And she fucking hates Ethan so much. I don't see her being able to not say stuff. She always has to have the last word. There's no fucking way she's not in there, in my opinion.
In that subreddit.
And I hope when all the dust settles that we find out exactly who is in that subreddit. It's going to be a good day.
God, she's crazy. She is really, really something.
Ethan.
She is scarily gone.
Klein for defamation. Ethan lost, and then they sort of aligned now because they're both Israel supporters.
Chad said she sounds like an airplane toilet flushing.
Interesting. Yeah.
She's gonna love this.
I hear it.
I guess to have this sort of stance towards their critics, where they don't think anybody that has less money than them should be allowed to speak freely on the internet.
About? Only on Rumble. Hit them with it.
Hit them with
System update. Oh, here's our boy, puffy face Glenn.
Thanks for watching this clip from System Update, our live show that airs every Monday through Friday.
You're killing it, brother. Great journalism. Two journalistic titans of the industry come together for hard-hitting reporting. Only on Rumble.
So embarrassing for Taylor and for Glenn. It's insane.
Wow. I was flabbergasted that she said that, man.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah. DJ has proof that she has a burner, a Reddit burner. Yeah, you can drop it. I don't care. Wait, are there other people's names in it? I don't want to dox anybody. Not even close to dox, All right, I think that's it.
You're welcome. I did post this story. Let me see here. Which, again, I don't know what she's upset about. This is me literally doing what she wants. I thought this was kind of funny. And then he said someone should cough on me. Little Karen joke for you?
Little Karen joke? Oh, this is so funny.
They can't hear me because they're listening to Kids Box.
This might have upset her, but I don't know why. I was telling people not to do it.
Yeah, guys.
I said, do not cough near Taylor Lorenz. If you see her, I cannot emphasize this enough. Under no circumstance should you ever cough near Taylor Lorenz. If you see her in the theater, leave. If you spot her on the subway, pull the emergency cord. Do not risk it. You may not know it, but just by reading this, you are currently stalking her, which is a crime. You will go to jail, and I cannot afford to lose any more viewers. So stop thinking about her right now. And most importantly, never, and I mean never, cough anywhere near Taylor Lorenz. That's assault with the intent to kill.
And I've said before, and I will always say it, is first of all, Taylor, it is impossible that you are always the victim, that you are always under attack, under duress. Like, you come from a very privileged place. I am not doubting that you have the disabilities you claim to have, right? I am not doubting that you could have a stalker, a real one. But when you use language, when you abuse language, like stalking, right? When you compare yourself to fucking cancer patients just because you wear a mask, it kind of makes you look unsympathetic. A lot more unsympathetic than if you just understood what it really meant to be attacked and spoke up in those moments to defend yourself instead of making everything seem like it's a 5-alarm fire. Like, that is deep emotional dysregulation if you really feel that way. But what I think is happening is you are so fucking waspy, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, raised in fucking Greenwich, Connecticut, that you are like, that is like the Karen factory, right? It's all of these women who are raised to be polite and sweet, and you're only allowed to be aggressive when you are attacked. So you just have all of this unburned aggression inside of you that you are desperate to get rid of. So you have to invent ways that you are a victim in order to lash out at people. You give the same vibe as those white women who walk into a black person's car and then call the cops and say that the black person ran them over. That's the vibe that you give. If you're saying that Ethan posting a joke means that he wants someone to kill you, or that you are in any way as immunocompromised or in danger as cancer patients, how are we supposed to take anything you say seriously? If being seen, if being perceived in a public place means that you are being stalked, how am I supposed to believe when you tell me that someone else is stalking you? You have completely diluted these words. You ding dong. But yeah, she's got big wasp energy, where she only feels like she's allowed to be mad when there's like a justification. It's the manufactured consent that they do, right? Where they need to demonize someone before they shit on them. Just say shut the fuck up, Ethan. You're a fucking loser. You're an idiot. Like, say whatever you want. It doesn't have to be that you are this like ultra persecuted martyr. You fucking hate the guy. Okay. Just hate him. You don't have to make up all this other shit about how he's victimizing you. You are not being victimized. The rest of the show is great. You guys should go check it out. I might touch on more of it later, but I do. It's already almost 11, and I do want to at least start our advent calendar, and maybe we can pick it up during the shows the rest of the week. I'm gonna go have a little tinkle and grab a pen, and then we're gonna start our haunted escape room advent calendar. So I'll be right back. Hey, everybody. Oh, that's gonna really hardcore drop, isn't it? There we go. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So to close out tonight, we are going to start our haunted escape room. Let's see if this is any good. Obviously, very different than your normal escape room. There isn't stuff to open, but there are puzzles. And apparently, if we get all the puzzles right, we will be able to escape. We're going to break the ghost's Christmas curse. Ooh. Wait, what are we talking about? Bestiality? What is going on? I am going to open my Andy's candies because I don't know if you guys know this. These don't just appear in a dish on Christmas. You can actually buy them. So I did. So I'm going to have a little candy here. A little snack to go along with our Christmas themed activity this evening. Kill a couple of these little guys. A little minty chocolatey. Oh God, what's happening? Are people fighting on Christmas? Let's put the Christmas music back on. That is so good. All right. I got my pen. Let's dive in. No fighting! No, it's fine. It just feels like real Christmas. Haunted escape room. All right, the first, let's see if there's any introduction. Okay, before your journey begins. Now, did I read this before we started? Of course not. Okay. You ready? Welcome, traveler, to a prison of paper and ink. This is not a book to read, but a challenge to be survived. Within these pages, a story unfolds, but its path is locked. You are the key. Your ordeal is divided into 24 days, each one a new layer of the ghostly game you are forced to play. To navigate your confinement, you must abide by one golden rule. Turn the page only when you are certain of your answer. When you see the question, what is your next step? Pause. The answer will not be given to you. It must be earned. Examine the riddles, solve the ciphers. Oh, I'll take pictures of them, and I can put them up on Imager for us to see. And trust your deductions. Flipping the page to peek at the outcome will only shatter the illusion and break the spell of the cabin, robbing you of your victory. You will need a pen or pencil, a piece of scrap paper for your deductions, and all the cunning you possess. So everybody get a pen and pencil, I guess. Should darkness fall, even the sharpest minds can get lost in the shadows. If you find yourself truly stuck, you are not entirely alone. The cabin holds another, friendlier spirit, Elias, a poor mushroom picker who was trapped by Silas many years ago. He cannot solve the puzzles for you. His essence is too weak for that, but his whispers may offer a nudge in the right direction. At the very back of this book, you will find a way to summon Elias for hints. We recommend you try your best to escape on your own. Okay, mind your business. You will also find the complete solutions to every puzzle, but be warned, this is a path from which there is no return. To look up a solution you have not earned is to admit defeat to Silas, and the magic of your escape will vanish like a ghost in the morning sun. The fire is dying, the snow is falling, Silas is waiting. Good luck, you will need it. Okay. We're turning the page. Okay. So we have this creepy image of a guy going up to a cabin, and it says, oh, let me take a picture of this. I bet this is part of it. whole page here. Let me just start a little imager. We can upload these. That way you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing. Fa la 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 la. Escape room. Okay. And let me just pull it up. Wait there for a second. Okay. All right. Web. And websites. Okay, we are in. It's only going to be like this. So we can do this. We can do this, and we can do this. And then we do this. Let me try to... Okay, perfect. Hopefully that's visible for you guys. Like I said, this is something we can also chip away at. But let's get started here. It says, you push down the rising panic, your breath misting in the frigid air. You must be methodical. You must be calm. Taking a slow, deliberate look around, you take stock of your prison. So we're stuck inside the cabin. The air smells of cold hearthstone and ancient dry wood. A thick blanket of dust lies over everything, a shroud disturbed by your own frantic entry. Your eyes adjust to the gloom, cataloging the sparse contents. Okay, so we got stuff that we can look into. A dark square hatch high in the ceiling, an attic door, hopelessly out of reach. Okay. A great stone fireplace, its mantelpiece empty, its maw black with the ghosts of 1,000 fires. A sturdy wooden table at the center of the room, its surface scarred with the history of untold years of use. It being a sturdy table, I think means we might be able to stand on it. A simple bed in the corner, covered by a faded patchwork quilt. I feel like I want to know what's under that quilt. A withered Christmas wreath, woven from pine branches that have long since shed their needles, hanging from a ceiling beam like a forgotten memory. An imposing grandfather clock, its pendulum still, its hands frozen at 4:18. If you've never done an escape room, numbers are always very important. On the floor by the hearth, a rusty key, its teeth promising a lock that isn't here. A quick check of your pockets yields a single modern artifact in this timeless prison. Your own mirrored snow goggles. Useless now. You put them away. You must play the game. Silas, you call out, your voice sounding small in the oppressive silence. I'll play. The ghostly voice chuckles delighted, and answers with a riddle. Here is the riddle. I bear no breath, yet hosts do I keep. Upon my spine, their secrets sleep. I neither march nor dance nor flee, yet oft I stand where kinfolk be. Oh, I think I know what this is. With limbs of 4, yet none that bend, maybe not. I carry burdens till the end. I've heard debates and clinks of glass, from ancient feasts to modern class. I neither write nor speak nor feel, yet name me right, and truth I'll seal. I was thinking books too, but I haven't seen a book yet. There's nothing about books here. I thought it was a book until I got further down when it says, with limbs of 4, yet none that bend. I carry burdens till the end. I've heard debates and clinks of glass. From ancient feasts to modern class. I neither write nor speak nor feel, yet name me right and truth I'll seal. 4-legged book. Do we think it's the table? Table? Table better chair. Definitely seems like table, right? But hang on. Upon my spine, their secrets sleep. That sounds like a book. I stand where kinfolk be. That sounds like a table. I still think it's table. It's an ice cube. The doctor's mom. You put papers on the flat part of a table. Maybe there's a book inside the clock. All right, are we going with table? Limbs of 4 though, when you say bookcase. I neither write nor speak nor feel, yet name me right, and truth I'll seal. Ancient feasts to modern class. It feels like it's the table. A chair has a spine. Hosts do I keep upon my spine, their secrets sleep. I think it's still table. Table makes the most sense, right? Okay, so I guess we're gonna go with table. What is your next step? I guess we're gonna go to the table. I'm nervous. You approach the table. Yeah. Okay. Let me take another picture. Guys, we got the first one right. I feel like this is like just tricky enough. This is like really good. All right. Let me upload. I'm so excited. Where the fuck did it go? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Next one is up. Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Okay. You approach the table. You wipe away a thick layer of dust from its surface. Your fingers trace a set of deeply carved, blocky letters. As you wipe the dust away, the specks blowing in the room form 3 arrows, then disappear. 3 arrows. What is your next step? You have until tomorrow to think about it. Turn the page only when you're certain of your answer. We don't have until tomorrow. Okay. 3 arrows and these letters. So these are carved into the table. Okay. Let's think about it. ZHK. As you wipe the dust away, the specks blowing in the room form 3 arrows, then disappear. But it doesn't tell us where the arrows are. Yeah, there's only 2 vowels. Okay. Okay. I need to write this down. Are the arrows hidden in the image? I don't know. It says the specks blowing in the room form 3 arrows. Yeah, do we think the letters mean something else? It's also kind of a long word. No, it's not an anagram. That's like nothing. Let's see. I don't think we need the poem for this because that was just about the table. But hang on. Because there is other stuff in the room. So maybe we can use that information, right? All right, let me refresh this. Okay. So we have the attic door, the fireplace, the table, which we're there right now. A bed with a patchwork quilt, the Christmas wreath, a grandfather clock, a rusty key, and the snow goggles. 3 arrows, so 3 directions. Right, but it doesn't say what directions they went in. Yep, okay, putting the letters back. The clock, 3 hands on the clock. Say what you think it is. A Wegener cipher? Does the clock have 3 arrows? Hour, minute, second, yeah. But what does that have to do with these letters? Maybe we'll know if we go to the clock. Pendulum still hands frozen at 4:18. 12 letters. 12 hours on a clock face. Okay. H equals E. All letters go back by 2. Let's try that. E. Why do we think H is E? What's 2 before? What's that? I, H, I. W, X. No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right because 2 back from Z is X. Nothing starts with an X. Oh, but maybe then you have to like switch them around. It's just how you usually start the crypto game in the newspaper. Okay. Okay, a clock is a good guess because 3 arrows. Z is W. That's 3 back. Oh, skip 2. Okay, W blank E, E, E. Skip 2 back from K. H, ooh, okay. W-H-E. Wish I could write these on the thing. Oh, there's another K here, H. You guys can see what I'm working on here. Sort of. W-H-E blank E. Y'all are so smart. Yeah, for sure. Xylophone is the answer. Okay. H. Okay. E. F. G. Okay, yeah. U. Skip back 2 is R, right? S-T, yeah. Where? So the first part of it is where. Y'all are so smart. 2 back from D. So it would be A, right? Because you skip over B, C. Where? Ash. I think it's going to be where Ash lives. A-S-H-L-I-V-E-S. Yes, because V is S. Bro, it's a fireplace. Where Ash lives. Good job. Was that Katie? Coming up with the code? Bitch, you should be working for the fucking FBI. The CIA or one of those two. Good job. Okay, so we're going to the fireplace. I think it was Katie who figured it out. Holy shit. We got it right. There's the... Katie, killing it. All right, day 2. The command is simple and direct. Your eyes are drawn to the one place in the room built to contain it, the great stone fireplace. It is dark, a dark, gaping mouth, cold and silent. As you kneel before the hearth... Oh, I should fucking take a picture of this. Duh. We have another riddle. So if you're good at riddles, stick around. Putting it up now. That should work. Yeah. Okay. As you kneel before the hearth and peer into the darkness within, Silas's voice whispers from the chimney, carrying the faint, dry scent of ancient soot. Okay, ready? Neither stair nor path, yet walked by few. A line between the earth and blue. No roots I grow, no rest I give, yet falcons know where I may live. I frame the edge of wall or stone, a narrow throne for those alone. One step too far, and silence grows. Speak now my name, ere the abyss knows, before the abyss knows. So, let me go back to what's in the room here. We are at the fireplace. There's the attic door, the table we did, a simple bed in the corner, Christmas wreath, grandfather clock, rusty key. Walked by few, a line between the earth and blue. That's like the shoreline or the sky. Sleep. I frame the edge of wall or stone, a narrow throne for those alone. One step too far and silence grows. Speak now my name ere the abyss knows. Walked by few. Is the music driving other people crazy when they think? Should I turn it down? I'm an auditory learner. All right. Neither stair nor path, yet walked by few. A line between the earth and blue. So is that like the ground? Like dirt? Because I think earth and blue, it could be like the horizon. Or it could be like the shoreline. A cliff. You got a pen? Good. Blue is sky because of the falcon. Yeah. No roots I grow, so not a tree. No rest I give. Yet falcons know where I may live. I frame the edge of wall or stone. A narrow throne for those alone. Yeah, we looked at the list. We'll look again. All right, so we have the attic door that we can't reach. We're at the fireplace. We did the table. The bed. What if these things get walked? A line between the earth and blue. The bed covered by a faded patchwork quilt. Okay, we have the withered Christmas wreath that's woven from pine branches. This says, no roots I grow, no rest I give. So I'm thinking the wreath, because it was a branch, right? Woven from pine branches, where a falcon would sit. But because it's dead, it doesn't grow any roots. And no one can rest on it anymore. Does that make sense? Neither stair nor path, yet walked by few. Animals walk on branches. A line between the earth and blue. So when you're looking up into the sky, you see like the lines of branches. Oh, a narrow throne for those alone. I frame the edge of wall or stone. Yeah, like a pine branch. Is that where we should go with this? I'm going to start eating my notes. Listen, we're all good at different things. Trees are between earth and sky. Yes. Okay. The only thing that fits. Okay. We're going to flip the page. We are going to flip the page and see if we end up at the... Oh, shit. Oh, we got it wrong. It's the fireplace ledge. That's what I get for saying, we're at the fireplace. There's no more clues for that one. You examine the fireplace ledge. God damn it. It's the fucking ledge. Silas, why? Did anyone guess the ledge? I'm sorry, Billiam. I didn't see that. Yeah, it's the ledge here. All right. We got day. I'm going to mark the days we get right. Okay? So we got day 1 right. We got the second part of day 1 right. We got day 2 wrong. It's okay. All right. Picture time. Fuck. That's a reminder to us all. Read the entire clues. Don't go fast. Shout out Billiam. If we'd listened to you, we wouldn't be in this jam. I think we're still gonna crush it. All right, ready? So here's the picture that goes along with it, for those of you who want to know. So it's this ledge here, which says in the thing that, there's empty ledge, right? Okay. You examine the fireplace ledge, the cold of the stone seeping into your fingertips. I mean, obviously that would be what it is, because... Anyway, we're dumb. We're not dumb. We're smart. That's my negative self-talk. The back wall is a solid surface. Oh, wait. Are you guys on the right thing? Here we go. You examine the fireplace ledge, the cold of the stone seeping into your fingertips. The back wall is a solid surface of brick, coated in the grime of ages. Yet as you brush across it, you feel a difference in texture. You look closer. Along the top, just below the flue, are 2 distinct rows of altered bricks, creating a 16-brick grid. All right, all the visual hose to the front. And on each row, a deliberate pattern has been made. The bricks are coated in a deep, velvety black soot, while others have been wiped perfectly clean. From left to right, the pattern is precise. Do I have a place to... Okay, we need to write these down. So we're going to make 2 rows of 8. Right? 8 on each, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a little tight on the end there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the pattern is sooted, sooted, clean, clean, sooted, clean, sooted, clean. And then the second row, I'll upload this as well. Sooted, sooted, clean, clean. So the same as the top. Clean, clean. Sooted, clean, clean, clean. Okay. Let me take a little snappy of this. Let me make sure these are well defined so you guys don't get confused. Why are you sideways? God damn it. Stupid shit. Come on, Silas is going to kill us or whatever. We didn't really get much info on Silas. Right? All right. Thank God for Imager. Okay, this is what we're working with. I'm sorry, it got a little short here. Each row, a deliberate pattern has been made. Some bricks, okay. Sooted, sooted, clean, clean, sooted, clean, sooted, clean. Sooted, sooted, clean, clean, sooted, clean, clean, clean. So the top and the bottom of the first 4 are the same. Ooh, Morse code. Interesting thought. Morse code is an interesting thought. But I would have to like know. Why was 2 at the top of the page bolded? Where? Oh, 2 distinct rows. I think it was just making it clear that there's 2 distinct rows. Only difference is the 7th pair. Okay. 1. I think it's a visual. Okay, visual. I'm trying to like blur my eyes. You're making a pattern. But what does the pattern mean? It makes a square and a U shape. Oh, I see that. Well, it's, yeah, so we get like an O. Wait. Is this an M? O? I don't know. I'm trying to squint. O-M. Because we need to figure out what the, like the negative space means. Yeah, what does it mean is right. Do we need to put on the goggles? Mirrored snow goggles, though. I have a feeling the mirrored snow goggles are going to be for something backwards. Right? Let's look back at the items, right? Oh, wait! Oh, I was thinking maybe this is like a quilted pattern because the bed has a patchwork quilt on it. The Christmas wreath, we haven't been to the Christmas wreath yet. We haven't been to the clock. We haven't picked up the key. That's the only thing I can think of is that it's the bed. ZCZB is what Morse code says, so that's not it. Yeah, and then them expecting you'd need to know Morse code seems interesting to me. But it's a specific pattern, so could that be enough to make it about the quilt? Well, maybe on the quilt there are letters or something. The teeth of the key. Maybe that's it. Okay, quilt or the teeth of the key. So I guess this should be like negative space and these would be the teeth. Teeth. But this wouldn't really make sense here. Binary text gives EE. Yeah, the key says there's no lock. Too many teeth. Not the quilt. Okay. You thought the white was the negative space. So what's that then? I'm like squinting, trying to see anything that I can. You feel like a part moves, like we need to push one of these blocks? Oh! Do we push that blank one that breaks the pattern? Right? This is the one that's out of place. This one should be sooted, but maybe it's not sooted because people have touched it. What do we think about that? Yeah. Betty, I think that you were on that first, right? Can we clean it? Yeah, something that you can touch it. I feel like a part moves. Okay. Do we think that's what it is? Well, we don't have to say what we do with this. We just need to know that this is like the thing. But I think, yeah, I think it's been pressed. And that's why it doesn't have soot on it. So I think we need to press it. Press it or remove it, right? Wait, what did Betty say? It says, what's your next move? What is your next step? Turn the page only when you are certain of your answer. So yeah, I think we need to... That clean brook is sus. Okay, so this is a great team effort. Someone early on said, this is the only pattern that is broken. Great job to you. Don't remember who it was. Others have been wiped perfectly clean. Sweesh. I think it's the brick. I think it's the brick. Do you guys agree? Am I flipping the page? We either remove that brick or press it. Are we ready? I'm stressed out. All right, I'm flipping the page. Press that brick. Oh. Wait. Oh, they gave us room to... they gave us room to work it out. They gave us like 2 chances to work it out, it looks like. Okay. I'm nervous. The number hangs in the air. A solid thing in the dusty... What? 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 What are we talking about? Numbers. What the fuck is this talking about? We did not get it right. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They're talking about numbers. All right, do you want to know what it says? It says the number hangs in the air, a solid thing in the dusty silence. What are we talking about? $57? How would like normal, not technical computer people know that it's fucking code? The time on the clock is 4:18. Do you see 4:18 anywhere in this? Here's 4. I don't see any other number. No way it was fucking binary. Let me go to the back and see what fucking Elias has to say. Okay. Oh, I gotta fucking scan a fucking code. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. We lost. Let me go to the next one and we'll try again. We'll try another one. So apparently, oh, you'll see when we read it. I honestly think the brick thing was way better than whatever the fuck this was. Maybe I'm biased, but we could come up with a much better escape game. Okay. Now, literally makes no sense. The number hangs in the air. A solid thing in dusty silence. You gaze immediately, snaps to the only object in the room that deals in numbers. How is this fucking numbers? Yeah, me neither. Anyway. So we failed this one. Hang on. Failed. Your gaze immediately snaps to the only object in the room that deals in numbers and the time. The imposing grandfather clock. It has been frozen since you arrived, a silent monument. 4:18, remember? This must be its purpose. You take a step towards it, your own footsteps unnaturally loud on the old floorboards. But as you reach out a hand to touch the glass face, a bitter cold radiates outwards, and frost begins to creep across the pane in intricate, spidery patterns. So is it on this page that we can see it? So eager, so impatient. All things have their season, and all seasons have their time, but it is not that time. Not yet. What? Okay. The voice of Silas is filled with playful condescension. Bitch, we know that because we were trying to do something else. The frost on the clock face does not disappear. Instead, it thickens, twisting itself into elegant, sharp letters, forming 8 distinct lines of text that seem to hover on the glass. The lines are jumbled, a chaotic mess of words. Okay. Echoes of the words once said, on winter's breath, a fragile sphere, nestled high among the green, through festive joy in winter's gale, a silent watcher rarely seen. Memories hang upon a thread, reflecting light for all to cheer, never speaking tells a tale. The wreath, right? This is the wreath. The written ones are a little bit easier. Green sphere, yeah, right? Got to be. Okay. Let's see if we got this one right. Your eyes are drawn to the withered wreath. Yay! We got it right. Congratulations, everyone. I'm feeling like that soot one was stupid. And in any real escape room, we would have been right. Right? Right. Oh. All right, we'll do a couple more. And tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm going to do a winter makeup tutorial following someone else's. Obviously using Teddy Glow for a lot of it. And then it's going to be tea time, and the tea's going to be extra hot tomorrow night. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, here we go. What the fuck? Didn't I just take a picture of this thing? Oh, it's in there. Okay, great. All right. Refresh. And here we go. Your eyes are drawn back to the withered wreath. Tucked deep within the dead pine, almost invisible, is a single small bauble carved from dark wood. Tied to its hanging loop with a brittle strand of tinsel is a tiny, tightly rolled piece of paper. You carefully untie and unroll it. The paper reads, "The first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first." You examine the wooden ornament itself. Around its circumference, a series of tiny, strange letters have been etched. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So the N goes at the end, and the G goes at the beginning. Subnautica tonight. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. A mirror. A equals Z, Z equals A. Oh. Okay. So we need to know like the opposite of these. It spells Guam, I think. Do we think the goggles will be helpful? It's not written backwards. Well, I guess it's not going to be as simple as just switching the G and the N. Will it? If we flip the G and the N, we get GRWMRTSN. Still nothing. Try the A equals Z. Okay, Katie's going to try it. M equals N. Okay. Oh, because they're next to each other. So M. We only have one M. W equals D. Okay. Katie's killing these. The Myers-Briggs test, we can totally do that. I've taken it a bunch of times. R equals I. So we have mid. The first word is mid. Can you see? Oh, we have a D here. What do we still have left? We have the key. We have the attic door. We have the bed with the quilt. We have the clock. T equals G. Oh, R equals I. Oh, I know what it is. Midnight. Midnight. Okay, so thank you, Katie. I'm so glad we have a code cracker in this group. Yay, midnight. Turn the clock to midnight. All right, we are turning the page. Two clues finally come together. You have a time and you have a number. Your eyes are drawn back to the silent, waiting grandfather clock. For the first time you study its frozen face with purpose. The elegant dark hands are stopped precisely at 11:45. What? This said the clock was stopped at 4:18. Is this thing stupid? Or am I stupid? The elegant dark hands are stopped at precisely 11:45. You take a deep breath, the air thick with dust and anticipation. This is the moment. Oh my God, you guys, it was the binary. It was 57. You reach out, your fingers finding the small knobs used to set the time. All right, well, I'm going to say that we got that one correct. Or not this one. We got this one correct. All right. Yes. Okay. The hour hand on the 12 for midnight. The minute hand on the 57. That is so dumb. For a heartbeat, nothing happens. Then a deep, shuddering groan echoes from within the clock's wooden body. A puff of ancient dust escapes the seams. With the slow, final sound of a coffin lid opening, the front panel of the grandfather clock swings inward, revealing the dark, cavernous space where the pendulum once swung. Oh shit, I need to take a picture of this for you guys. Sorry, I just got to the reading part. I was so invested. Okay. 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 With the slow final sound of a coffin lid opening, the front panel swings open, blah, blah, blah. Leaning against the dark back wall of the clock's interior is a small, smooth wooden tablet. Etched into its surface are a cryptic phrase and a jumble of 5 letters beneath it. Use the time you were given. QPOJS. Well, the time we were given was 11:45, right? Or is it... I don't think the 12:57 would be used again. All right. Use the time you were given. QPOJS. Okay. But also, at the beginning, it said it was 4:18. So which number were we given? You got this, Katie. Katie, no pressure. Hey, Katie. No fucking pressure. How is the time related to the letters we've been given? QP equals quarter past. Quarter past OJS. Quarter pounder. What is quarter pounder? OJS. Quarter past OJ Simpson. We got it. Turn the page. The hands are stopped precisely at 11:45. Quarter past 1, just saying. Just saying. Yeah, we have 3 different times, right? 11:45 is bold, so I'm going to go with that. Where? Not sure. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe it relates back to one of the things we haven't used yet. Let's see. Where are ya? We still have the bed with a faded patchwork quilt. Quilt starts with Q. We have the rusty key on the floor. We've got the snow goggles. We have the attic door, which we can't get to. Alex, shush. Go to the last page. We can do this, guys. Use the time you were given. I'm not looking, but I just want to see this. QPOJS. Quit pissing on Jeremy's shoe. Quincy's part of Jacksonstown. Take out times heard. What the hell does that mean? Quilt. I see the Q, I'm like, it's quilt, but like, what does that mean? Use the time you were given. Remove references to all those times. What if we flip the fucking wooden thing over? You can see it here, like in the... It's on the next page. It's just like a wooden thing. That would be my first thing, is to flip that fucking thing over. Quiet, please, or just shush. I don't think adding 12 works. I just got... A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. They're all like late in the alphabet. Yeah, you can see the image. Let me, I'm not looking at the answer. I'm just gonna screenshot this for you guys. But now I'm wondering, because that time, there's a time on the clock that's another time that is not this one. So I don't know if I just fucking spoiled it for us. But let's be honest, guys. I don't think we're going to get this one. I don't see us getting this one. Have you guys given up? Because I have. All right. So if you don't want it to be spoiled, I'm sorry. We're just going to... All right. So this is what it is. Use the time you were given. If it were me, the first thing I would do is pick that fucking thing up. But now it also says that it's fucking 10:05. We need more rocket surgeons in the chat. So true. We added 72 minutes to the time. Oy vey. An hour and 12 minutes ahead. All right, we failed that one. Moving on. Moving on to the next page. Boo. Oh, Lord, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. It also doesn't tell us what the fucking answer was. This is poorly done. All right, here it is. We'll make this the last one of the night. As he speaks, did we tell him to speak? I guess we did. A delicate layer of frost creeps along the walls of the cabin with deliberate, spidery grace. The frost coalesces, forming sharp, clear letters that spell out a complex memory, a story frozen in time. A memory from a brighter Christmas, now just a whisper in the dust. 4 of the wee folk, the elfin crafters, toiling to bring joy. But even in their simple work, there were rules, secrets. See if you can find the truth in the echoes of their labors. How do you guys know what these are? Y'all are so smart. Okay. The elves bore the names of Ivy, Jolly, Chris, and Noel, and each of them was known for their Yuletide labors. Gingerbread house, a wreath, a toy train, and a charity parcel. From of sugar, fabric, metal, and paper, their gifts were wrought. Their tasks were finished, one each day, from Monday to Thursday. At the front, back, left, or right, their work was laid round the great pine. Now listen to the fragments as I recall them. Okay, so this is like a bunch of different fucking things. Okay. The weaver, whoever the weaver is, we don't know who they are, right? The weaver's creation, soft of fabric, was given the place of the greatest honor, the front of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna create like a Canva, shout out Canva, space to just fucking write this shit down. All right, we might need to draw it, so let's do a whiteboard. Okay. Sorry, chat. You're going to be hidden on screen for a bit because this is a lot. Okay, first we have tree. Tree positions. Front is the weaver. Oh my god, that's so fucking gigantic for you guys. Hang on. There we go. Front fabric weaver. All right, so we have the fabric, but we don't know what they're making. 2, the parcel for charity was sealed. Oh, let me go back to the other screen here. The parcel for charity was sealed but a single day after the weaver's task was done. So the weaver is not working on the parcel for charity. Weaver, not parcel. I was number 4 on your YouTube Wrapped. That's amazing. Use a grid. Oh, lordy lord. Are there grids here? Probably. There's probably gonna be like a fucking photo grid. All right. Front of the tree, the fabric weaver, not the parcel for charity. This is intricate. A single day after the weaver's task was done. So, the parcel for charity was sealed the day after the weaver. So, order. Let's do this. Order. We've got weaver, then parcel, whoever the fuck that is. So we're basically trying to figure out their names, right? It's okay, guys. We're going to figure it out. We're going to get there. I'm just going to do it my own little stupid way. I'm sure there's going to be another thing we need this for. I remember the elf Chris. The elf Chris, his hands were not suited to the cold of metal, nor was his creation granted a place at the front. So Chris ain't got shit. We'll just put this down here so we can keep a little scrap piece about Chris. Oops. Not, oops. Oh my God. Not metal. Not front. Okay. So we know Chris is not the weaver. Right? Could be the parcel. Chris is a loser. Okay. Next up. We got Bees in chat. Bees, I hope you're smart. We're doing a really fucking difficult little riddle here. Okay. The house of spiced bread was raised from sugar. Okay, so sugar before the evergreen wreath was woven. Wow. Wreath was woven. So we know that we don't know if it's going to go in this order exactly, but we'll say sugar before wreath. I'm guessing the wreath is the weaver. Does that make sense? Hi, gay bees. Sugar before wreath. I really do think the wreath is the weaver. Okay. Next. The Smiths, number 5. The Smiths toy train did not stand for all to see in the front. Okay, so the toy train is also not the front. Nor was it placed upon the right. So, oh my fucking God, this is crazy. The toy train is not at the front, and it's also not at the right of the tree. All right, let me do another one of these. Train. You know what this is reminding me of? Fucking, did you guys ever play, oh my God, it was that game where you had to call boys on the phone? What was that called? It was like Dream Date, but that's not what it was called. Okay, not front and not at the right. So either left or back, right? Left or back. Maybe, oh, Dream Phone. It was called Dream Phone. It was Dream Phone. And you'd call them, you'd be like, oh, he likes sports, but not basketball. You know, that kind of thing. Here, let me move this out a little bit more. Fuck, I need to make this smaller. This is chaos. This is how my brain works, guys. Very, very much not a logical person. All right, so the train is at the left or the back. We don't know what it's made of yet. Young Ivy. Ivy is actually one of the names. So let's start a little thingy for her. Here, I'll put it here. Sweet Ivy, what's your deal? Oh, shitballs. Why did I do that? Okay. Let's see what we know about Miss Ivy here. Ivy. Her labor was concluded on the week's second day, a Tuesday. Okay. So, Ivy finished. Ivy is Tuesday. That's all we fucking know. All we know is that she finished on Tuesday. Stupid. Okay? I swear to God, if I get through all of this and it's like incomplete, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Thank you, Jason. The hands of Noel never touched the green branches of the wreath. Okay, Noel. Noel. Not wreath. Okay. But who the fuck's the weaver? Oh, it is the weaver. Okay, so he's not a weaver either. Okay. Whatever was wrought on the week's first day, Monday, was set behind the great tree, hidden from view at the back. Okay, so Monday, Monday was at the back. I know this is probably looking really confusing for everybody, but it'll all come together. Back of tree. Noel's a poser. All right, let's see what we can figure out here. Okay. The work of paper and ink was not a task for that Monday. Okay, so Monday, not paper and ink. Okay. Next. The clang of the smith's hammer upon metal was heard in the cabin only after the gift for the back was finished. What the fuck? The gift for the back was finished. Okay, let me say that again to myself. The clang of the smith's hammer upon metal was heard in the cabin only after the gift for the back was finished. We do not know what the back of tree gift is yet, right? No, we don't. Where did the humble charity parcel find its final resting place is the question we are supposed to answer. So we're looking for where the charity parcel lies in all of this insanity. Oh, everyone's lost. The train is the metal. Okay. I thought the train might be the... Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. So the train... Left or back? Okay. Metal. Oops. Jesus Lord. Left or back. Metal. Okay, so we could say... I think that you might be right for that. Back is the train, metal. Front is fabric weaver. So this is the wreath, right? The wreath is woven. Okay. So now we just need left and right here. Okay. Ivy did not work on the wreath. So she is in... We don't need to know where she goes. Chris, not metal, not front, not the weaver. I mean, Chris could be... Okay, so Noel is not the wreath. So that's not him. Back of tree, not paper. We already know when that is. So we don't need to know most of this shit. What we need to know is just where the charity parcel lands. I feel like we don't have enough information. Do you guys think we do? All right, let me move all this shit over here. Ooh. None of this matters. The order doesn't fucking matter. All right, so what we have left is paper and sugar. So we have we know the sugar is a gingerbread house, and then the charity parcel must be made out of paper. Right? That's what we still have to do. Let me just do this for a second. Okay, so we have gingerbread, sugar, charity is paper, train is metal, and wreath is fabric. We've got the wreath, we've got the train. Left and right, okay. And the fucking pen and ink. Wait, we had that somewhere. 9. It says, the work of paper and ink, number 9, was not a task for that Monday. So Monday was the back of the tree. Wait, what the fuck? This is fucking hard. Okay. The work of paper and ink was not a task for that Monday. So it's not on Monday. So we know the parcel's either left or right. It came after the weaver. I don't even know if that's fucking right. Ivy is on Tuesday, so it could be. Did Ivy do the charity thing? Go back to the clue page. Okay. Oh, young Ivy. Her labor was concluded on a week's second day, a Tuesday. The weaver's creation of soft fabric was given the place of the greatest honor, front of the tree. Okay. Front of the tree, wreath, woven. Got it. The parcel for charity was sealed, but a single day after the weaver's task was done. So the parcel is second day. I remember the elf Chris. His hands were not suited for metal, nor was his creation granted a place at the front. So he's not the train, but that still puts him in the running to be the parcel guy. The house of spiced bread was raised from sugar before the evergreen wreath was woven. We don't know when the wreath was, like what the order is. The smith's toy train did not stand, did not stand for all to see at the front, nor was it placed upon the right. Back train metal, we have that one. Yeah, parcel is paper. Back or left, okay. Young Ivy, her labor was concluded on the week's second day, a Tuesday. So I do think it's Ivy with the parcel in the fucking library. The hands of Noel never touched the green branches of the wreath. Whatever was wrought on the week's first day, a Monday, was set behind the great tree, hidden from the view at the back. Well, then this isn't fucking right. Whatever was wrought on the week's first day, Monday, was set behind the great tree. So is that the train? Did we work out that that was the train? Wait, what's going on? I thought we figured out that the train was at the back. only after the gift for the back was finished. Motherfucker. So the train isn't on the back. Which means it's on the left. Because it said it was either the back or the left, right? This said the left or the back? Okay. So, you go here. Okay. We're getting there. And it was only finished after the gift for the back was finished. So, the train comes after the gift for the back. We need to get this fucking order shit right again. Because we have wreath and sugar weaver on there twice. All right, so let's just look at the days of the week. The parcel for charity was sealed but a single day after the weaver's task. So we have wreath, parcel. We know there's that order. The house of spice bread was raised from sugar before the wreath was woven. Okay, gingerbread. Okay. And then the train. The clang of the smith's hammer was heard in the cabin only after the gift for the back was finished. Motherfucker. I feel like the parcel's at the back. The weaver is O.J. Simpson. You think the gingerbread's at the back? Gingerbread wreath parcel. The house of spice bread was raised from sugar before the wreath. The clang of the middle was heard in the cabin only after the gift for the back was finished. His hands were not suited for cold of metal, nor was his creation granted a place at the front. So Chris can't do metal or... So not the train, not the weaver. The train's on the left? Oh, the train's on the left. Right, okay, cool. So back is not train, not wreath. Back of the tree is not paper. Back of the tree is not paper.
We want to talk about
right?
the lesbian tarantulas.
So that means the paper's on the right. And whoever said gingerbread is at the back, I think that's right. Did we fucking do it? Hi, Habanero. Habanero, your good luck. I think we just did it. Maybe you guys have been screaming it forever and I finally got there. We did it, right? All right, let's flip and see if we're right. Because I'm fucking done with this. So the charity parcel finds its final resting place to the right of the tree, right? Oh, it doesn't tell you the answers. It just says when your solution. With the solution clear in your mind, you grip the poker's handle firmly and twist it to the right. We were right. Yay, we got it right. Yay, 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 yay. The poker's handle. Dude, what is this fucking thing talking about? There's no poker. This thing is very flawed. Good job, Lester. Thank you, everybody. Okay. We're going to leave it there because what the fuck? I don't know if we'll come back to that. It was definitely OJ. Yeah, that's really weird. A poker? The poker's supposed to be the fireplace. All right, everybody. I hope you had some fun, even though it was a little weird. I'll be back tomorrow with makeup and a story time for members. And like I said, there's some hot, new, juicy gossip to share in the Who the Fuck Did I Marry series. And so, yeah. I will see you guys there. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you to Nicholas Diorio for the raid. Love you, bestie. All right, bye, everybody.